How to catch a mole. Okay, so we got a mole made a big old pile of a mess in my yard. Not the first one. You see the bucket over there? That's where I found his buddy. I don't know, boyfriend, girlfriend, I didn't check. So here's a little quick tutorial on how to get these buggers. So these kind of traps I like to use. You can see this one is tripped. This one is set. You see there's a little pin in the trigger. This little part, when they dig underneath it, are going to push it up. It's going to trigger that pin, and then shazam, scissor time. And then that's what gets the little buggers right there. So right there is my favorite one. It's smaller than that model there, and does the job. So first off, you're not looking to put a trap in there. That's not where they're hanging out. That's like a garbage chute for them while they're digging. So that's going to be on an end run. It's going to have nothing to do where they travel. It's just a clean out for their tunnel. But it does give you an indication of where they're going to. So what you got to do is you got to figure out where to go from there. And I can tell that the ground is a little bit soft right through here. And so what I'm going to do, take a knife, and I'm going to cut myself a little square. I can replace this sawed afterwards. You can go ahead and grab your wife's favorite kitchen knife. Works just fine. All right. Now what we're going to look for is we're going to look for the tunnel. All right. Got one side right here and one side right here on this side here. That still doesn't tell me that this is a main run. Oh, check this out. I got a third one. I just got lucky. So we got an entrance here. So we got a little highway going on here. So it's fielder's choice. I have a feeling, let's see if it goes this way too. Gosh, if I got the four-way stop, that'd be crazy. And I don't. The other things, I wear rubber gloves, that way I don't leave a scent. Human scent, what's going on? All right, well, I got a lot of activity that goes in that direction. Let me dig this out here. Let's see where this goes. If it goes straight towards that, I just cut right up in that. And you can see that from that way, and that way. So we got a three-way. Let's see what it does over here. Move some of this garbage out the way. I'll pause it for a second. Okay, this is what it's doing now. Give you a little perspective. Go back. We got this way, and this way. Comes back this way, and this is your dig out. You're going to find that this is a 90-degree turn. So he was digging this tunnel out, and he just decided he was going to shove all that dirt up in that pile, and this way, shove all the dirt. And so you got your hole here. So this road right here is the one that he's going to travel. He's traveling up through there and down this road. I don't want to put the trap in here because I don't know which way he's going to go. So, but I do know he's going to come through this hole. So I'm going to cut myself another little square a little bit farther back, set this trap. And as I was digging back just a little bit, that's my original hole there. I just dug that a little bit to put the trap a little bit farther back. I discovered that suckerfish has another one going this way. So we've got this way, and then up through here, up that way, and that way. So he's got himself a little maze. So we've got two entrances here, one here and one here at this. Why? So I'm going to give my best chance that he's going to pass through this way, either this way or this way. So I'm going to build myself a little berm of dirt and set this trap. All right, so the trick to this is get down about the same level as this path is going to be. If I can show you that right there. So we're getting kind of flat there in that hole. And I'm going to build myself a berm right here. It helps when the dirt's a little bit softer, because then you can get a little bit of clay mold and remind you back when you're in high school, grade school rather. I don't know what high school you went to, but So you can see I made myself a little wall. See that? I don't know, stands a couple inches tall. You want to make them have to dig through that sucker. All right, let's go to set this trap, my favorite trap. I'm gonna have to set you down. All right, got a couple little clamps in here that we're gonna just challenge it to do one-handed, so I won't. Okay, trap set. You can see that there, little safety clip right top here. It's good to have that clip down so that while you're handling it, trips, nothing happens to your fingers. But you got to remember to remove that dang clip. I have set that thing and forgot to take that sucker out, and the mole went right underneath it. So let's see. It is most likely that that mole, since we got two different directions here, he's going to be traveling again this way or this way. I mean, that channel's right there, literally. So likely to come in there, and that's where that low part of that little flap is. We want to cinch that down, but it looks like it's interfering with that dirt there. So we got to cut that out. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to make that berm a little bit thicker over here. And then push that sucker fish right there. Now you can see where that dirt is just about touching that flap, and then you can see that that pin is all the way down there. So I'm going to push until that flap starts going into the dirt, while at the same time it's lifting up that pin a little off the bottom. Right now it's still touching, so you'll see. Just nudge it down. Okay, that's lifting off the bottom there a little bit more. You can see there's a space there. Become the hair trigger, right? So I still got a little bit more I can go. Alright, take a look at that hair trigger. That dang grass out of the way. See how that's barely hanging on now? Remember to take that clip off. When he comes through there to dig underneath it, ka-ching. I'm going to throw this dirt back over the top of it, hide that a little bit, and then put a bucket on top of it. Yeah, so, okay, so that's finished product. Step back, take a look, got it buried in there. And I'm going to just take that, cover that up, and then check it out in the morning.